We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello friends, let us consider one topic which is variation of parameters. Method of variation of parameters. Okay. Here we shall solve the example of the differential equation like this: d square y by dx square plus say some px dy by dx plus say some q y and equal to say some function gx. Now here we first find the CF. That means first we solve the homogeneous equation. So that is d square y by dx square plus p dy by dx plus q equal to 0. So it's a second order differential equation. So we need to solve the second order polynomial function, and then we get the 2 roots. Okay, so depending on the nature of the root we can find out the CF, and so we write complementary function is like c1 y1 plus c2 y2. So now we are having this y1 and y2. Then we find w, it's called Wronskian, and that is nothing but the determinant y1, y2, y1 derivative, y2 derivative, and then we can find out pi. We can find out pi by the formula say u1 y1 plus u2 y2, where u1 is minus y2 gx over w, its integration, and u2 is integration of y1 g g over w. So this is the way you find out u1, u2, and then plug in those value here. So that is the pi, and then finally we add with the complementary function, so that will be the complete solution. So that is yc plus yp. So this is the way we can solve the example, and this method is known as the method of variation of parameter. So let us take one example. It will be clearly asked in the paper to solve by method of variation of parameter. Okay, so let us take one example. So this were asked in 2-3 times in GTU like this. So solve the following differential equation using method of variation of parameter. Method of variation of parameters. The question is d square y by dx square plus y equal to sec x. So now the first we need to solve the auxiliary equation, and that is d square y by dx square plus y equal to 0. So that is d square. So we need to solve d square plus 1 equal to 0, and so this differential equation we need to solve homogeneous. So for that the auxiliary equation is this much. Okay, and so where d stands for d by dx, and we know the roots are plus minus I, and we also know that if the roots are alpha plus minus I beta, in that CF it is e power alpha x c1 cosine beta x plus c2 sine beta x. So the complementary function is e power alpha x, so alpha is 0 here and beta is 1 here. So that is c1 cosine x plus c2 sine x. And then if you compare with c1 y1 plus c2 y2, then y1 is cosine x and y2 is sine x. Okay, and then we find w, that is y1, y2, y1 derivative, y2 derivative, and so that is nothing but cosine x sine x. Now derivative of cosine x is minus sine x, derivative of sine x is cosine x, and if you take the determinant, then that is nothing but cosine square x and minus plus sine square x. So that is 1. Okay, now so we found w. So now we need this formula u1 y1 plus u2 y2 as a particular integral. So first we find, let us u1, and then we find u2. So this yp is u1 y1 plus u2 y2. So let us find u1. So this is minus y2 gx over w dx. Now what is y2? So y2 is sin x, gx is sec x. So sin x, sec x, and w is 1. Okay, and so this is equal to minus tan x. Sec x is 1 upon cos x, and now the standard integration of tan x is log of sec x. So this is the value of u1. Now for u2, integration y1 gx over w. Now what is y1? y1 is cos x, gx is sec x. So this is cosine x sec x dx, and so this is dx, and so that is nothing but x, and therefore yp, that means particular integral, is y1 u1. So u1 is minus, and what is y1? y1 is cos x, so minus cos x log of sec x plus y2, u2 y2, u2 is x, and what is y2? y2 is sin x. And therefore the final answer, the complete solution, is complementary function plus particular integral, and so this is c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. So therefore y equal to c1 cos x plus c2 sin x, then minus cosine x log of sec x plus x sin x. So that is the c1 c2 arbitrary constant. So that is the final answer. Okay, let us solve one more example. So solve the following differential equation by the method of variation of parameters. And the equation is d square y by dx square minus 4y equal to e power 2x sin 3x. Okay, so let us now solve this. So first we solve the homogeneous differential equation and that is d square y by dx square minus 4y equal to 0. So that auxiliary equation is d square minus 4 equal to 0, and therefore d equal to plus minus 2, and therefore the complementary function is c1 e power 2x plus c2 e power minus 2x, and that we can compare with c1 y1 plus c2 y2. So this one e power 2x is y1, e power minus 2x is y2. Now find w, and that is determinant y1, y2, y1 derivative, y2 derivative. So y1 is e power 2x, y2 is e power minus 2x. Now derivative of e power 2x is 2 e power 2x, this is minus 2 e power minus 2x. And so now we can evaluate this determinant. So that is nothing but you can easily evaluate, say even from this first column you can take e power 2x outside, then second column you can take e power minus 2x outside. What it remains is 1, 2, this is 1 minus 2. Okay, but e power 2x e power minus 2x is 1, and then we can easily now find the value of the determinant minus 2 and again minus 2. So that is minus 4. So value of w is minus 4. Now what is the particular integral? And that is nothing but u1 y1 plus u2 y2. And what is u1 and u1? So u1 is minus integration y2 gx over w. Now what is y2? y2 is e power minus 2x. So y2 is e power minus 2x. Then gx. So gx is this. So this one is cx. So that is e power 2x sine 3x. Over w, and w is minus 4, and dx. So this is now this minus and minus plus 1 by 4. This e power minus 2x, e power 2x is 1 sine 3x. And so integration is minus cos 3x over 3, and 4 already there. So that is nothing but 12. So this is u1. u2 is integration y1 gx over w dx. Now what is y1? y1 is e power 2x. Then gx, so that is e power 2x sine 3x, and divide by minus 4 dx. So this is minus 1 by 4 integration e power 4x sine 3x dx. But now we know the formula. Integration integration e power ax sine bx dx, that is e power ax over a square plus b square, a sine bx minus b cosine bx. So we are using that minus 1 by 4. This is e power 4x over 16 plus 9. A is 4. So this is 4 sine 3x minus 3 cosine 3x. Okay. So a is 4 and b is 3. So the particular integral pi is now u1 y1. u1 is minus cos 3x by 12, and y1 is e power 2x. So we write this as minus e power 2x cosine 3x by 12. Okay, so that is our u1 y1. Then u2 y2. So this is 25, and multiply with this 4 becomes 100 also. Okay, so that care must be taken. Minus sign is also there, so that also we need to take care. u2 y2. So this one is u2 and this one is y2. So u2 y2. So minus sign is there. Then 1 upon 100. 25 and 4. So 100. Then y2 is e power minus 2x. This is e power 4x. Then 4 sine 3x minus 3 cosine 3x. So this is minus 1 by 12 e power 2x cosine 3x. Now this is e power 2x. So this is minus, this is 4 by 100. So write 1 by 25 e power 2x sine 3x, and then this minus and minus plus 3/100 e power 2x cosine 3x, and we can now combine these two terms. So this is a 3/100 minus 1/12 e power 2x cosine 3x minus 1/25 e power 2x sine 3x, and we can just simplify this. You will get that as minus 4/75. This you can simplify. E power 2x cosine 3x minus 1/25 e power 2x sine 3x. So this is a particular integral, and so the complete solution is equal to complementary function plus particular integral, and therefore y equal to c1 e power 2x plus c2 e power minus 2x, then minus 4/75 e power 2x cosine 3x minus 1/25 e power 2x sine 3x. Let us solve one more example. Solve by using variation of parameters. The example is, this was asked in GTU winter 2018. d square y by dx square plus 2 dy by dx plus y equal to e power minus x cosine x. Okay, so let us now solve. So the first step is to solve the equation d square y by dx square plus 2 dy by dx plus y equal to 0, and so the auxiliary equation is d square plus 2d plus 1 equal to 0. This is d plus 1 square, and therefore d is minus 1 repeated root, and we know if the roots are repeated, then the complementary function is c1 plus c2x e power minus x. So we write like this: c1 e power minus x plus c2 x e power minus x. So this is our y1 and this one is our y2. So you can compare this with c1 y1 plus c2 y2. Okay, now so y1 is e power minus x, y2 is x e power minus x, and the derivative y1 is minus e power minus x, the derivative y2 is product rule e power minus x minus x e power minus x, and so w is y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash its derivative. So this is e power minus x, this is x e power minus x, this is minus e power minus x, this is e power minus x, and it is 1 minus x. Now this is easy to evaluate. We can take e power minus x from column 1, column 2, or row 1, row 2, we can take that outside. So e power minus x, 1 x minus 1, 1 minus x. And so w equal to, this is e power minus 2x, then this one is now 1 minus x, and this one is plus x. So it is e power minus 2x, and that is the w. Now the particular integral we know is y1 u1 plus y2 u2, where u1 equal to minus integration y2 gx over w. Now what is gx? Gx is e power minus x cos x. So this is our gx. Now y2 is x e power minus x. So this is minus x e power minus x. W e power minus 2x. And gx is e power minus x cos x. E power minus x cosine x dx. So this is equal to minus, now these two will be getting cancelled. So we have minus of x cosine x dx, and this we can integrate by parts. We keep x as it is, integration of cosine x is sine x, then minus derivative of x is 1, integration of sine x is minus cosine x, and so this is minus x sine x, and again 3 times minus 1, 2, 3. So it is minus cosine x. Okay. Now u2, that is nothing but integration of y1 gx over w. Now what is y1? y1 is e power minus x. Gx is e power minus x cosine x, and w is e power minus 2x dx. And this is now easy. This is integration of cosine x dx, and that is nothing but sine x. So yp is y1 u1. So u1 is this much, and what is y1? y1 is e power minus x. So this is e power minus x, this is minus sine x sine x plus cos x plus y2 u2. y2 is x e power minus x, x e power minus x, and u2 is sine x. So that is nothing but the yp. Let us simplify. Minus e power minus x, x sine x minus e power minus x cosine x, okay, and then plus x e power minus x sine x, and these two cancel. So it is minus e power minus x cosine x, and therefore, so this is particular integral. The complete solution is complementary function plus particular integral. So y equal to, this is c1 plus c2x e power minus x, c1 plus c2x e power minus x, and pi is this. So minus e power minus x cosine x. So that is the answer. Let us take one last example. Solve by using the method of variation of parameters. The question is d square y by dx square plus 4y equal to 4 tan 2x. Okay, so this was asked in GTU summer 2018. Okay, let us solve. First we need to solve the homogeneous part, that is d square by dx square plus 4y equal to 0, and its auxiliary equation is d square plus 40. It's very easy, d equal to plus minus 2i, and the complementary function is c1 cosine 2x plus c2 sine 2x. Okay, and so this is nothing but c1 y1 plus c2 y2. So the w is determinant y1, y2, y1 derivative, y2 derivative. So that is cosine 2x, sine 2x, derivative is minus 2 sine 2x, and this is 2 cosine 2x, and the determinant is easy. This is the 2 cosine square 2x, and then this is minus and minus plus 2 sine square 2x, and so that is nothing but 2. So the value of w is 2. Now what is the yp? It is y1 u1 plus y2 u2. Now what is u1? u1 equal to minus y2, then g2 gx over w. Now what is y2? y2 is sine 2x. What is g? gx is 4 tan 2x. So that is 4 tan 2x, and w is 2. So now we are having minus, can we write this way now? It is 2, this 2. Now sine 2x, tan 2x. So tan 2x is sine upon cosine. So that is nothing but sine square 2x over cosine 2x dx. Okay, and now this we can write as 1 minus cosine square 2x over cosine 2x. This is now integration of sec 2x minus integration of, so we separate it out, cosine 2x. Take care about the brackets and everything. Minus 2. Now integration of sec. So integration of sec 2x is log of sec x plus tan x. So sec 2x plus tan 2x, but then we need to divide by the derivative of this 2x, and that is 2 minus integration of cos 2x, so that is sine 2x by 2. And so this u1 is minus log of sec 2x plus tan 2x, then plus 2 cancel sine 2x. So this is u1. Let us find u2. That's not difficult. u2 equal to integration y1 gx over w. Now what is y1? y1 is cos 2x. gx is 4 tan 2x, and w is 2. So this is 2 integration of, now cos 2x cancel because this is sin 2x upon cos 2x. So it is only sin 2x dx, and since it's easy now, derivative 2 integration sin 2x, so minus cosine 2x by 2. So this is minus cosine 2x. And now finally the particular integral is u1 y1 plus u2 y2. So particular integral is u1 is this. What is y1? y1 is cosine 2x. So this is a cosine 2x multiply with this u1, so into minus log sec 2x plus tan 2x plus sin 2x. So this is u1 y1 plus u2 y2. So this is u2 and y2 is sin 2x. So minus sin 2x cos 2x. Okay. So now this is equal to minus cos 2x log of sec 2x plus tan 2x and plus sin 2x and cos 2x, and this is minus sin 2x cos 2x, so will be cancel. So this is our yp, and therefore the complete solution is CF plus PI. So yc plus yp, and therefore y equal to, this is nothing but c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x then minus cosine 2x log of mod of sec 2x plus tan 2x. Thank you.